Hello. So this is my fifth interview. You may have visited the blog before and listened to the previous four, or read the previous four. However, this is the first interview that I've done that doesn't require you to read. So I have my friend Matthew Jennings,
Hello, hello.
who I'm interviewing. We're at the School of Visual Arts radio station, or our alma mater.
Yeah.
Yeah. So actually, I've never been up here before, but I'm trying it for the first time, so it should be good.
It's always a little nerve-wracking the first time. You don't know why.
Yeah. I
'Cause
mean,
it's simple. It's a simple thing.
yeah. I mean, it's still nerve-wracking, like hearing my voice.
Yeah.
I have no idea, what to say or how I'm doing or how I sound. I don't
Yeah,
know.
you just you gotta have fun with it. It's all
It's
about.
like almost like watching yourself on screen, like you just.
That's nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
That's terrifying, actually.
So.
Just jump into it.
Yeah, let's just jump into it.
Cool. Any icebreakers? Like favorite food? How does it work?
No, I just like to get right to it.
Business.
Just-
Okay.
Yeah.
Business.
Just
Business is cool.
Yeah. So, yeah. So you have a blog,
I do.
and it's called.
It's. I think it's. If I remember correctly, I've been meaning to change it for the longest time. I think it's spinmaster.blogspot.com, which is like an old DJ name
Okay.
ages
Yeah.
ago. Never changed it, but I probably should.
How long have you been doing the whole DJ spin master type thing?
I've been. I don't know. I think I stumbled upon it. I think I named myself that, which is kind of lame. Because I think it started as a nickname, but I just stuck with it because it's not terrible. Because it makes sense. It's a DJ name, spinning records and whatnot. So it made sense to me. But definitely started in high school, and then when I got here, I just kind of used it very frequently, very randomly. But
So you did that? You did like DJing stuff back in high school, or
not necessarily.
two?
No, I don't know where the name came from. Just like loving music back then, and like I ran a music review site.
Mhm.
It was pretty lame by most of today's standards compared to Rolling Stone and any other kind of music review section. So
Okay.
I've been doing it for a while.
And your high school was in Connecticut.
Yeah,
And you're from Connecticut.
I'm from Milford, Connecticut.
Okay. Is that in the tri-state area, New Jersey, New York, Connecticut?
Yeah.
What's the difference between that one versus the other two? Or, like, Connecticut is less popular than the other two, right?
I guess. They all filter into the heart of New York City in some way. So I don't know if mine's particularly more different. I mean, than Jersey or New York, but the town I live in. It's not a town. It's like there is enough people that live in there. It's considered a city, so it's really, I mean, nothing compared to this city, of course. But
Right, exactly.
the difference is I haven't spent too much time in both, or in all three, as in Jersey. I mean, I've driven through and spent a few, a night or two out there, but not crazy different.
Yeah.
Not like North Pole, South Pole, or Africa and Russia or something.
Right.
But
Yeah, just a little different.
yeah, just little things here and there.
Okay. So obviously you like music,
A little bit.
a little bit. Yeah, no, I think what was it, sophomore year or junior year? I remember you had like a bunch of stacks of CDs and band posters and stuff like that in your, not in the dorm room, but then in your apartment next to the school.
Yeah. I think it gets out of control sometimes.
Yeah, how many records do you think you have?
That's a great question. Physical, like owning the physical copies. I want to say close to like between like 300, 400.
Physical.
I want to say. I think that's a huge overestimation.
Wow,
I think
that's
it
still
is.
that's a hell of a lot.
I know,
think I
I
have
think
about.
that's-
I think I have physical records. I probably have in total since I was maybe 11. I probably have about less than 20.
Wow.
I remember one of the first ones I got was Mace Harlem World.
One of my first was Ace of Base, so it's not any worse than yours. So.
No, I think that I got I got him on Christmas.
Okay.
So the other one I got was Usher, My Way.
Yeah.
And Puff Daddy and the Family.
Wait, that wasn't No Way Out, was it?
No Way Out.
That's a great album.
Yeah.
That was definitely one of my early albums growing up too.
Yep. So what you like in music? Have you ever played any instruments?
I play really randomly and
Okay.
really poorly, but
What do you play randomly?
I tinker around on GarageBand occasionally, and whatever comes of
Like
it
making beats?
comes of it. Make a few beats.
Make a few
Usually
beats?
pretty
Okay.
terrible, out of rhythm, or they start in rhythm and slowly deteriorate as they go. Like it's just a very simple,
Yeah, right.
and then it's just like you start to add in too many instruments, and it gets messy, and it
Get out of
gets
control.
yeah, it gets even with an electronic thing with GarageBand where you can kind of sync up the beats a little bit better. I still can't really do it. So I'm more of an avant-garde beat maker than a
Abstract.
than a Timberland.
Yeah.
So
Okay. What's your favorite band?
favorite band? That's always a tough question.
Well, okay.
Well, I
I
mean-
think it's usually an easier question when I say, what's your favorite top five? What's your top
Yeah,
five?
I pretty much have an answer
Okay.
to the favorite band, but I don't consider it a band. I consider it like when I used to do a radio show here, we'd have people come in. If people walked by, we'd pull them in. We'd be like, "Hey, why don't you come in for a second?" Or if it was their first time on the show, we'd ask them, "What's their favorite band? What's their favorite song by that band? And then what were they listening to now?"
Okay.
They're like 3 very simple questions. They never had to answer all of them because sometimes that's tough. Like, oh, I can't pick one artist.
Yeah, exactly.
You know? But I can say what I'm listening to now, and I got a favorite song. But,
Okay.
my biggest musical influence is Frank Zappa,
Okay.
and sometimes he has a band, sometimes he has his own thing. He has like this enormous catalog of music that he's left behind, but that's definitely my biggest influence, just because it's so obscure, it's so random, it's so vast.
Okay.
But yeah, that's usually what I say for that.
All right. What are you listening to now? Like, what is the top couple of songs that are in like heavy rotation through your iPod?
That's a good question. That's easy. Sometimes it's easier to look if I had that. I don't know if I have that playlist on, like most played or what. My iPod always gets erased very, very frequently. It's just like something keeps happening. I was playing music from too many different sources, but I also like to, like you said, some people like to hear themselves talk when you do this. So if I'm just blabbing away,
no problem.
please feel free to just give me.
We got time. I give you the cut sign.
So top playing stuff now. Without being in the radio station currently anymore, like I ran this place for a good 2 years. I worked here for technically 4. Like I DJ'd for 2. I DJ'd for 4. DJ'd and then became on staff for 2. So without the constant flow of music, sometimes it's hard because working a full day, it's very hard to keep up with the music scene if you're not listening to the radio or watching MTV or
Exactly.
or Fuse or whatever, however you get your music source. But I do have satellite radio, so I do pick up some new stuff with that.
That's cool.
But recently I've been going back a little bit with current, not staying as current and trying to get some foundation back into my catalog of music. So a lot of Clash lately has been playing. There's always a Frank Zappa in there. There's a lot of Simon and Garfunkel lately, and I guess this isn't terribly old, but I've just been digging back into a lot of the Modest Mouse catalog. Like I think they had a new album.
You see,
maybe
I'm
2
saying
summers
like,
ago.
like I know exactly what you're talking about. Some of these artists and stuff, I'm like, oh
Well,
yeah,
I'm not gonna quiz you.
yeah,
I'm not gonna quiz
yeah.
you.
Don't, because I don't know.
Just telling it like it is.
You
So.
know, I was shaking my head, like nodding my head, yes. When you said Frank Zappa, I'm like, I think I've heard a couple of songs.
It's true. Well, that's another thing. Frank Zappa wasn't really mainstream.
Yes.
I mean, he has a huge following, more of a cult following, but he's definitely a huge inspiration to a lot of artists.